Hi, I'm Marty Nemko. This is another of my short stories. This one's called The Birdwatcher. Deep in the White House, the elite 1A messaging unit was in session. The members included top experts in influencing from Madison Avenue, academia, progressive think tanks, and then there was me. The chair started. Nothing could do more for equity than to make D.C. and Puerto Rico the 51st and 52nd states. An academic chimed in, it wouldn't do the Democratic Party any harm either. A think tank member said, we all know its importance, but the early polls show the public's against it. We have to choose the right name. Well, what do our focus groups and survey data tell us? Definitely don't say what it is. The last thing we should call it is the D.C. and Puerto Rico Statehood Act. The swing voters hate it. The good news is they like the word fairness. Okay, let's keep it simple. How about the Fairness Act? I asked, what does it have to do with making D.C. and Puerto Rico states? All our names are designed to win, not educate. For example, the Inflation Reduction Act had nothing to do with reducing inflation. Yet it was among our greatest triumphs. I then asked, before we get locked into this, is it so clear that the taxpayer, the nation, let alone humankind, will be net better for making D.C. and Puerto Rico states? We're about messaging, not policy making. Besides, you sound like a Republican. I said, excuse me, I need to use the restroom. I never returned. Indeed, I took early retirement, and thanks to the generous federal pension, didn't need to earn money again. I had the opportunity to think only of what was next for me. I was tired, so tired of all the games playing, all the fighting, all the manipulation. All I could think of is, what's the simplest, most peaceful, least contentious thing I could do? I decided to try bird watching. So I bought myself a pair of birder binoculars, a copy of Birds of Maryland, a logbook to keep track of my sightings, and took myself out to the Audubon Sanctuary. On my first trip, I saw a bluebird, two kinds of swallow, an eagle, and other birds I couldn't identify. That should have felt like success, and certainly should have been restorative. But I felt empty. I thought maybe what I needed was the social, so I went on a birders' walk with an Audubon group. The people were welcoming, and I scored a dozen more sightings. But I quickly concluded that birding wasn't the answer. I see it as escaping into uselessness, like playing golf or watching TV. The feeling grew, and when someone spotted a dying, trembling bird on the ground, without thinking, I stepped on it. Was it to put it out of its suffering? To displace my anger at myself? My anger at politics? Some combination? I don't know. I do know that it's made me wonder if I left the D.C. game too soon. In any case, that story is called A Birdwatcher. As usual, I welcome your thumbs up and accept your thumbs down. I always look forward to your comments and especially like it if you hit the share button below. Share on your social media so that my efforts can have broader impact. And I am flattered if you choose to subscribe to my channel. In any event, I do thank you for watching. I am Marty Nemko.